Greetings of the hour, students. Hope you all are well. Today we will start with a new chapter in geography, that is environment in its totality. The topics that we will be covering today are environment and its components, dynamism of the environment, humans and environment, and sustainable development. Now we go to the first topic, environment and its components. Let us discuss the meaning of the term. The word environment has a French root which means neighborhood. That means the surrounding with which we live, the people with whom we live, the different places where we live, the things, different things that we use, and the nature that surrounds us, that encircles us, forms our environment. Now we come to the next topic, that is classification of environment. Our environment is broadly classified into two heads: the natural environment and the human environment. That is, under human environment we have human environment and man-made, that is human-made environment. Under natural environment we have all the natural creations, that is the mountains, the different land masses, different wildlife, natural vegetation, rivers, etc. Under man-made environment we have the roads, the bridges, the cars, houses, etc. Now we come to the composition of the environment, rather the components of the environment. The components of the environment are broadly divided into three: the natural, the human, and the human-made. Under natural environment we have the lithosphere, the hydrosphere, and the atmosphere. That is the land masses, the water bodies, and the air around us. These three together makes up the biosphere, where the living things exist. Under human environment we have our friends, our families, our communities, our religious practices, our education, our political and economic life. And under human-made environment we have the roads, the bridges, the different constructions, the houses, parks which we make. Now these different components of environment are interdependent on each other. The physical environment sustains the biological environment. That means the physical environment helps the biological environment to live, to exist. Sustain means to exist. The two environments interact with one another in the biosphere, exchanging matter and energy. That is, from the physical environment we get energy, sunlight, wind, coal. All these are forms of energy. From here we get energy. And the biosphere, that is the matter, exchanges goes on. Suppose we get sunlight, that's a form of energy from the physical environment, and with the help of this sunlight the plant life creates their own food through photosynthesis. These plants are consumed by the animals, and these animals are again consumed by the human beings and other animals. So there is an exchange of energy and matter, and in this way the different environments are interdependent on each other. In this regard, we need to get acquainted to very important two terms, that is the ecosystem and the biome. The ecosystem is a community of organisms together with their physical environment. Means with the help of the physical environment, a group of living creatures sustain in a particular area. Ecosystems can be of different sizes, can be of marine, aquatic or terrestrial. Now when these ecosystems are broadly categorized, especially the terrestrial ecosystem, when they are broadly categorized, they are called biomes. Suppose a tundra ecosystem, you can see the picture here, with ice floating on the oceans, and you have the wildlife here, the polar bear. So this is a tundra biome. Now we come to the four realms of the earth. What do you mean by the realms? Realms means the domains, the four areas: the lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere and biosphere. Lithosphere is the landmass on which we live in this planet. Hydrosphere are the water bodies on this planet. And atmosphere is the air that encircles us. Now the biosphere. How is the biosphere formed? When these three zones, the lithosphere, hydrosphere and atmosphere, meets, this contact zone of these three domains creates life on earth, and this fourth domain is called the biosphere. Hope it's clear, students. Next we come to the dynamism of the environment. Dynamism means the different aspects, the different properties, the different attributes of the environment. Now variations in condition in the atmosphere, hydrosphere and lithosphere causes change in the biosphere, obviously. You can see the results of global warming these days. You can see in this picture also. Due to rise in the global temperature, the permafrost regions, the ice is melting. You can see here, we are polluting the environment by overusing fossil fuels. We are modifying our environment in different ways and harming the environment. Human environment reveals activities, creations and interactions among human beings. We have made different type of constructions, the roads, the bridges, the buildings. We interact with different types of people. We have modified our natural vegetation and cleared up places for agricultural land to feed the ever-increasing population. So all these modifications in the wake of urbanization, in the wake of modernization, in the wake of globalization is affecting the environment tremendously in a negative way. These are all the harmful effects on the environment. We are destroying our natural environment. See this picture here. You can see the picture of a terrace cultivation being done. That is, it's an hilly area where human modifications have taken place to increase agricultural land. So we make cars, we construct factories, we make houses, construct houses, vessels and pots on which we have our food. All these are artificially made, which affects our environment. And this affects our very sustenance. So, time has come when we need to be conscious, we need to be judicious about the uses of resources available on this planet. And here comes the concept of sustainable development. What is sustainable development? It means that we should use our resources carefully, so that we can meet our present requirements comfortably, and as well as we can keep in store for the future generation the resources, so that they can also be comfortable while using the resources in the near future. Suppose we want to travel a distance where if we do not ride a bike or if we do not drive a car, we can reach easily. So why don't we use a bicycle for that traveling instead of using a car or bike? That will save our fossil fuel. So that is the way of sustainable transport. Students, in this chapter there is a very important question. What is sustainable development? It's a very common question rather. How you will conserve resources? Why you will conserve resources? What are the methods of sustainable development? These you need to prepare. Hope you have understood the lesson. Your notes and assignments have been given in the ERP. Please follow that. Hope to meet you soon. Thank you.